Good morning and welcome to day 127 northbound on the Appalachian Trail. Kudos and shout out to Bill and Leslie, who took such good care of me yesterday and this morning, brought Micah to the vet, and we have determined that he does not have any kind of tick-borne disease. He's fine. He just has a little inflammation in his right paw. So he's on some medication, and of course he's walking completely normal. And this morning he was fine. I think a little rest yesterday was great. Our Nero, or practically a zero yesterday, was what I think he needed more than anything. So I'm keeping his pack very light. Yes, Micah, I'm carrying most of your stuff. And we just came up this hill because Bill graciously dropped me off. I don't know if you could see all the way down there beyond that fence. He dropped me off with a car and then up this hill, and the AT starts right here where I left off yesterday. So we are heading to, we're gonna head to a campsite, which is about 11 miles away. I wanted to do 16 miles today to the next shelter, but because we're getting a late start, it's already 10 to 11 because we had to go to the vet this morning. They were wonderful. Sands Road Veterinarian Clinic in Falls Village. They were amazing. Took such great care of Micah, so I'm very pleased. And relieved, of course, that he's going to be okay. Anyway, so we're going to shoot for the campground, and if we get there super early, then we'll go further, but I doubt it. I think that's probably, we're going to do what I said. And you see what we have to do. Which is that ridge. We're going to be going up this small ridge here, and then those mountains back there. This is what we'll be doing for the next couple of days. Into South Egmont, Massachusetts. If we go to the campground today, we will not hit Massachusetts. I don't think. Or do we? No, we do. We do hit Massachusetts. If we stop at the first shelter, we won't hit Massachusetts. If we stop at the second shelter, we definitely will. So one way or another, we're going to get close. All right. Hope you're all having a great Friday. I'm going to get on my way. Here we have Billy's View. This is probably where he used to camp, right in this spot right here. And here is the beautiful view Billy sees when he comes up here. And I am honored to call him my friend now. Billy's View. Awesome. Thank you, Bill, for everything. And Leslie. I'm honored to know both of you. Wow. Gorgeous. In Salisbury, Connecticut, we just did that first ridge and came down back into town. And there was a nice shady spot here by this St. Mary's Catholic Cemetery. So we are going to sit here and eat our lunch. I've got roll-up, tuna, and since it's my first day after I was in town yesterday, I've got avocado in my sandwich. Yay. So avocado for the first day, and then it becomes mush. So it's only one day for an avocado on trail. Mike is doing great. I don't even have his paw wrapped, and he's not limping at all. He's completely fine. So I'm delighted. So we're just going to sit here for a little bit. He's just drank some water and had some treats. And we're going to sit here for a bit, eat our lunch, and then carry on. So I am on the summit of Lion's Head. This is the second to last summit that I'm going to hit in Connecticut. The next one is Bear Mountain, and then I'm in Massachusetts. Can't believe it. Anyway, this is the summit from Lion's Head, and one of those houses down there is Bill and Leslie's. I don't know which one, but I could see Lion's Head from their house. I think it's that third one. Oh yeah, I bet it's that third one on the left. On the right, sorry. I bet it's that one. Let me see. Wait a minute. See if I can get it in there. One of those houses over there. Wow, it's a beautiful day. And just so happy to be up here. Wow, gorgeous. Hope you're all having a great Friday. All right, one more summit, and then I'll be in my home state. Well, remember the video I showed you of the ridge of the mountains from Bill and Leslie's house? Well, I'm on the ridge right now, and I'm between Lion's Head and Bear Mountain, and walking across. It's lovely. It's a little bit, you know, just kind of rolly, but definitely feels like you're on a plateau or like a, you know, like a ridge. It's lovely. Definitely views to my right, but the leaves are blocking the view. But I have a feeling when I get to Bear Mountain, there'll be a nice view. So stay tuned. We are on the summit of Bear Mountain. It is beautiful up here. There's a huge pile of rocks. I don't know if this is a cairn or what, but it's a big pile. And wow, great breeze up here. Absolutely gorgeous. And over there is Massachusetts. It's been an absolutely beautiful hike today. Lion's Head in Connecticut and Bear Mountain. It's really steep coming down Bear Mountain and then crossing the Connecticut-Massachusetts line. Wow, incredible. I will sing a Massachusetts song, but I'm gonna wait till tomorrow because it's the end of the day and I wanna get to camp. Love you all. Wonderful day. Sages Ravine Campsite. And there's a little platform here. I'm going to set up on here because it's supposed to rain tonight. There was some threat of thunderstorms. So I look up, I see no widowmakers. So everything looks healthy and big tall trees. So I'm not worried about that. So we're going to set up here, and the bear box is right there. And there was a caretaker's platform, but there was no caretaker. So I don't know. Maybe the caretaker has the night off. But we're going to set up here, and then there's about a 5-minute walk down to the little creek there, and we're going to get water and then make dinner and call it a day. We're in Massachusetts, everyone. Unbelievable. 4 more states to go. 10 states. Micah and I have hiked 10 states. Wow. I can hardly believe it myself. Because my tent is a semi-freestanding tent, and when you're on a platform, you can't really put stakes into the ground. But I was able to put a rock here, and I was able to put a stake here for the fly. And then I was able to tie the string to that hook over there, as opposed to putting it in the ground. And then this was a little tricky because you want the fly to be off of the tent so that when it rains, the water will fly off of the fly and onto the ground and not up against the tent. So I had some twine and I just kind of strung it across and pulled it. And then I did the same thing with this and tied it to that little ring there. And then I did have able to put a stake here so that when I close the tent up tonight, this fly part will be away from the body of the tent. So hopefully it'll work. This is my first time actually using a platform and figuring out how to stake it down. So I think I could probably do a better job, but I think it's going to work. And there's a lot of platform opportunities in Massachusetts, Vermont, and New Hampshire. So I got to get good at this. So why not practice tonight? So anyway, that's our setup. And then, of course, as it gets cooler, I'm just going to let this down. I might keep it open all night. I don't know. We'll see. But right now, we have to go down to the river or the creek and get water and filter it and cook dinner. It took me a little longer to set up my tent. I usually can do it in less than 10 minutes. But I had to cut some twine and figure out where to pull what and where to tighten this. So I think the more I do it, the easier it'll get. All right. Hopefully, if it thunders, I'll stay nice and dry. That's the point. Good night.